Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall. They are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Joe's not that shy about bringing it early on, but what can we expect here?
Bringing it early on. That's exactly what you're going to expect, and that's what you're going to get.
Close to him. It's okay. Let's go.
Doubles up the jab. What does Joe Frazier have to do to deal with this raging fury of Mike Tyson?
You know, believe it or not, usually I make things maybe a little more sophisticated. It's the sweet science. You like to go into areas of that kind of level, that kind of science, but I think it's simple in this one. Frazier probably has to hurt Tyson, take his confidence away before he can overwhelm him.
Well timed by Mike Tyson. Took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good looking jab there. He comes with the straight right hand. Frazier's left now getting into the mix. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Scores big with the hook to the head. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Strike after catching one by Joe Frazier. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Joe Frazier. That was a miss by Mike Tyson. Frazier's left landing well. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Joe Frazier.
Don't let him keep his distance from you, okay? I want you to know.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. How about that? Another right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. And a big hook lands from Joe Frazier. Oh, what a whiff by Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Joe Frazier utilizing the jab now. Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. Frazier's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Frazier's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Don't walk into his punches.
Smokin Joe with a good solid left hand. Good double jab by Mike Tyson. Joe Frazier scoring with that right hand. Halfway through round number 2. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Joe Frazier. To the head he goes with a left hand. Tyson's work on the inside is very impressive, especially with the hook. You know, some guys are just made for this kind of fighting, aren't they, Ted?
Yeah, they are. First of all, he throws short punches, and on the inside, that's what you want to do. You don't want to leave an opening where your opponent can counter back. You want to keep everything tight. He throws a beautiful textbook tight left hook.
A sharp hook to the head by Joe Frazier. And we come to the end of round number 2. Tyson's very accurate, and you can see it even early on in this fight, Teddy. He just has a target from long range that he can hit upon, and it's his opponent's head.
Well, what he's doing is he's acting like a realtor. What I mean by that is he's charging his opponent for real estate. Every foot that he comes in, he charges them 3 or 4 punches.
Good flush shot upstairs.
Get inside. Get inside.
A striking combination by Mike Tyson. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Right on the mark with the hook up top. Mike Tyson lands the hook flush. A knifing left hand by Joe Frazier. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. Right there, Mike Tyson was able to score well with the hook. Frazier's doing well here with that two-punch combination. A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. Mike Tyson's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
Tyson with a powerful left hand. A precise hook by Tyson, he showed us. Headshot lands, was a hook. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. And now he's targeting. I think Joe Frazier needs to just pull. Big shot he just scored with. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Right to the head with that right. Frazier's rocked by a huge hook to the head. And round 3 comes to an end. Well, we heard his analysis, but as for how Teddy has scored those first 3 rounds, here's a look. Frazier's on the receiving end of a hook. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pett. Made him miss, made him pay.
Mike Tyson's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
And a good counter by Joe Frazier. Frazier stunned, solid. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Mike Tyson's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.